organic, unpredictable, unknown, lovely, beautiful, a sense of fulfillment. This is part of the pleasures of life and not the chores of life.
Thanks for tuning in to another edition of Daily Iowan TV, your television news, sports, and weather source from the Daily Iowan. I'm John Detcott here in the Daily Iowan newsroom to give you a quick update about what happened in Iowa City and the rest of the state over the weekend. A handful of presidential candidates came to Des Moines this weekend to talk about ending the federal deficit. Daily Iowan TV's Rachel Jessen caught up with the candidates to talk about their plans to do just that.
40 cents of every dollar the federal government spends is borrowed. The Republican presidential candidates in Des Moines on Saturday say that's a problem that needs to be addressed right away.
It's not going to be easy going forward, but the pathway forward is not a mystery. We can see those principles and values that this nation was founded on. The Founding Fathers put them in a roadmap for all to see.
Pawlenty is the former governor of Minnesota. He's considered to be one of the frontrunners in the 2012 caucus race, and he got a warm reception from the crowd in Des Moines. The crowd also heard from another top-tier candidate, Georgia Republican Herman Cain. Cain told attendees that he'd use his experience as a business executive to cut waste in the federal government. But there was also a lesser-known candidate at the event. Former New Mexico Governor Gary Johnson has had a low profile so far this election season. Johnson was the only candidate at the event who promised to veto an unbalanced budget his first year in office.
Now, right now it's a rubber stamp. It's just a rubber stamp. It's business as usual, and business as usual has us on the verge, I'm maintaining, of a financial collapse.
For Daily Iowan TV, I'm Rachel Jessen.
For more information on the weekend's events, be sure to check out Monday's pages of the Daily Iowan. And hundreds of people came out to show their support for gay rights at this year's Pride Parade and Festival in downtown Iowa City. Folks got to watch the parade travel from College Green Park to downtown, where booths offering food and drinks lined the Ped Mall area. The festival lasted all weekend, starting with a picnic on Friday night and ending with a Miss Pride of Iowa pageant at the Studio 13 bar on Sunday. The celebration falls within Gay and Lesbian Pride Month and has been happening annually in Iowa City since the 1970s. And it was a day for bird watching in Coralville on Saturday. The Army Corps of Engineers held the first annual Coralville Turkey Vulture Festival at Coralville Lake on Saturday afternoon. The event was geared at kids and aimed at raising awareness about the species. Kids were able to watch the animals through some high-powered lenses and learn more about the birds from wildlife protection experts. Marion man was charged with extortion after allegedly obtaining nude photos of a 14-year-old girl after posing as a teenager online. 51-year-old Daniel Herrig allegedly told the young girl he was a teenager and got her to send him nude photos over the internet. Police reports say Herrig then tried to meet the girl and threatened to publish the photos online if she refused. Herrig pled guilty to assault causing bodily injury back in 2009 and is now being charged with extortion. And an Oxford man was arrested after reportedly choking his girlfriend until she nearly passed out. According to Iowa City Police reports, Jeremy Primack got into a fight with his girlfriend about when to leave the bar they were at on Saturday night. Primack allegedly pulled his girlfriend into the alley and began choking her until she nearly lost consciousness. Primack was arrested and is being charged with willfully causing bodily injury. And the schedule for the Iowa women's basketball team isn't out quite yet, but that doesn't mean they don't have some games lined up already. The Big Ten recently announced their single-play games, or in other words, which teams the Iowa Hawkeyes will play only once this season. Iowa will battle Illinois, Michigan State, and Minnesota at Carver Hawkeye Arena, and then go on the road to take on Indiana, Ohio State, and Penn State. Iowa will play every other Big Ten team twice, once at home and on the road. And only with Daily Iowan TV can you get a sneak peek into Monday's pages of the Daily Iowan. Read about the changes coming to Iowa schools, plus get more coverage on the presidential candidates in Des Moines and the Iowa City Pride Parade. And here's a quick look at Monday's weather forecast. Tomorrow we'll have a high of 86 degrees with partly cloudy skies and a 50% chance of storms heading into the evening. And here's a look at the rest of the week. We'll see temperatures cool off a bit with a high of 69 degrees on Thursday. Those temperatures will climb right back up again as we head into the weekend. And that's your latest update from Daily Iowan TV. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at the same time, or you can check us out online at dailyiowan.com. For Daily Iowan TV, I'm John Detcott. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.